You are the 69th match. Don't know, just a coincidence or universe is indicating something. Okay, so I know what he's after.
Have you ever been using Tinder and wondered how good your opening line is compared to another guy's opening line? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you inside a girl's inbox on Tinder so that we can compare opening icebreakers. And I hope to show you how you can do a better icebreaker than 80% of guys out there with very little effort. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Jenks. Today we're going to talk about how you can get an icebreaker on Tinder that's better than most other guys. Usually I talk about India travel advice and tips, and the reason why we're talking about Tinder today is because I'm hearing more and more people use dating apps to meet people as they travel. So I did something a little devious. I took my girlfriend's Tinder account, I moved the location to Mumbai, and I swiped every guy for 10 minutes.
Sangoko. It's a match.
Then, a couple days later, I went in and I counted how many messages she had.
Hold on a second. Okay. Hey, hi. You got the great curves. There we go. Okay.
I looked at the categories or types of icebreakers that she was getting, and I found that they basically corresponded to 3 different types. Boring, creepy, or kind of pushy, or a bit weird, and then decent. So I'm gonna break down exactly how many were boring, how many were creepy, and then how many were decent so you can get some ideas. And at the end of the video, you will have a better chance at sending an icebreaker on Tinder that's better than 80% of the other guys.
Are you gonna mention your past job?
I'm just gonna get into that. Now there is one little fun fact about myself I should share at this time because it's relevant. When I first moved to India for the first year, I worked in an online matchmaking service. And I was in charge of the writing department, and it was our job to write dating profiles and write messages on behalf of our clients. We ghost wrote profiles and messages, if you know what that means. So what I did for over 5.5 years was I wrote over 6,000 messages for clients on their behalf. I was in their dating account writing messages, getting them numbers, and then sharing them with the client. I know it's a little bit weird, right? It's a little bit controversial. I also was the editor at the company, and so I helped edit over 6,000 dating profiles, helping them just accurately represent the client, but also shine them in their best light. I tried to show them in their best light. I tried to make them look. I was kind of like your friend. If you've ever been on a dating site, you've probably asked your friend, like, is this profile good? Or what do you think about this message? It was kind of like that, except you had like a professional doing it for many years. So I hope that I might be able to use that knowledge to give you some tips to help you stand out from, like I said, 80% of other icebreakers, which are pretty terrible actually. With a little bit of effort on your part, you can at least have a better first message than most of the other people out there, and hopefully meet someone that you can really be compatible with. Okay everybody, I've made videos with my girlfriend Michelle before. We did one about us in lockdown. Here we go, lockdown haircut with Michelle, the not trained at all barber. This one is a little bit different. Michelle was kind enough to let me use her Tinder account. And like I said, I swiped people for about 10 minutes. And then we looked at the messages that we got.
2 days after swiping, I looked at the inbox and there were 136 new messages.
So, if you're a guy on Tinder, you have to realize someone like Michelle is gonna get a lot of messages if she's actively using it, which means that your Tinder icebreaker should be pretty good.
Quick interruption. If you're liking the video so far, click the little like.
So I also went through and counted the boring messages. I counted the messages where someone said, hi, hey, what's up, how are you? A generic compliment like, I hope you're well today. And I found 14 creepy, weird, or pushiest messages. Then I counted up, so we looked at the rest. So people who did a decent job, like maybe they asked a question. Maybe they found an interest of Michelle's and focused it around that. So we'll look at those decent messages as well to give you ideas about a good icebreaker. You ready to take a look at what we received here?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is Michelle's Tinder profile. Look at that profile pic. I can see why she got 136 messages. Gosh, I'm getting jealous here. Okay, so here is Michelle's profile, doing some yoga in a bikini. Looking nice, all dressed up. Doing some yoga in a travel location. Looking like she's from Canada there. Let's quickly look at her profile, because if you're a guy trying to send a message, you're going to want to read this and send something she might like. So we see here she has her Instagram linked. Then we got she's from Canada. She does yoga and acro yoga. She loves chocolate and naps. Vegan, and recently moved to Mumbai and looking for a knowledgeable tour guide. All right, so let's take a look at the messages. Okay, so what's your first impression as you're just looking through your inbox so far, Michelle?
I see a lot of highs and hey and hello there.
Okay, yeah, what do we got? We got every single message except for one just says hi, hey Michelle, hey Michelle, hope you're doing well, hey Michelle with a little wave, hello. The only one that was different is Vikas, who says, if you want to call or message, let me know. Which I would categorize that in the creepy, weird, pushy, basically too much too soon. Like they haven't even chatted, he's asking for a call. Would you agree?
Yeah, none of these are appealing to me.
Let's look at some more.
One thing I did notice before I met lovely Ben here, I was on Tinder, and I noticed that in India I got a lot of people saying hello ma'am or madam, which as a Canadian that sounds really weird. You only say ma'am to like an old woman back in Canada, so I would avoid saying ma'am or madam at all in regards to messaging on Tinder.
So what are you seeing in this out of these people so far?
Yeah, same thing. I see the how are you madam, that's why I thought of that. And I don't know what this one is. Someone left a website.
Bhushan sent a message, or sent a website.
It says, hey, hi, Bhushan here. You are so flexible. Hey, are you there? Hello, my dear yogi. Are you there? And then a website. I would have messaged so much. I would have started, hello, my dear yogi. That's kind of nice. But, or you're so flexible. That was nice, yeah. So maybe like good messages, but maybe not so many of them. Ooh, hi there, gorgeous.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would recommend against complimenting like that so early, personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I would recommend focusing more on something interesting about you, such as yoga or Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'm wrong, but you know, asking you a question around a topic like that so that your mind is thinking about like, how can I answer this versus gorgeous.
He super likes me too.
Let's check out Arvind. What do you think about Arvind?
I stay in Pune. I have a trading company in Hong Kong. I sell shiploads of coal and iron ore to Chinese steel plants and power plants. I also have a coal mine and joint venture in Indonesia. Can we be friends? I stay in Pune. Oh, is this just the same thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm confused what he means by friends. Why? And it's a weird way to start off. Why did he just give me like his whole bio about his job? It has nothing, he doesn't want to know any information about me either. He doesn't ask me any questions. So I wouldn't, I'm just confused by this.
Hammond, what does he say?
I didn't knew you take 5 messages and more to reply. He's mad at me. Oh dear. If I'm not gonna respond, this isn't gonna make me respond now. You know, that's probably doing the opposite of what he wants. Okay, so Roland says, hi Michelle, loved your Insta. Feel the match is timed. Was researching on acro yoga. Now I know whom to ask. Of course, the Bombay Mumbai tour can be a barter for introducing me to acro yoga as a subject. I love it. This is the best message I've seen so far. He's like looked into acro yoga. He feels the match is timed, which is a little bit romantic. And he's saying that we can sort of trade. He can show me Mumbai, I'll show him acro yoga, and he's interested in acro yoga. I love acro yoga. So win.
Roland's got a chance.
Hey, you must have mastered most of the yoga manual and poses in this lockdown. In Mumbai, I have location. You can click photos in Chakrasana pose in the mountains, facing city on one side and lake on the other side. Oh, I'm messaging him. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Right. His English is not the greatest, but he's offering me something that I would really like to do. Wow, such an agile body. Well, I mean, he gets to the point.
Typically mentioning a woman's body in your message would be something that I think you should probably not do.
Yeah, again, when this guy says hi dear, I don't know him. When someone calls me, their first message is hey baby or hey dear, I haven't talked to you before in my life. Why are you calling me like dear or baby already? Yeah. Oh my god, you are 20 out of 10. That yoga form and poses, highly flexible. I'm flattered, but what he doesn't offer to meet up or to like what? What does this message mean? Okay, looking from Jack's profile picture, I wouldn't be interested. Just because.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just his chest. Who's this guy? Obviously, he just wants to get down and dirty, and I'm not interested in that. I just don't know what he looks like. In fact, I really don't like it when I can't see someone's face. Even someone who only has photos with sunglasses on, I don't like. I want to see a face. This one. No, this one. Are you, okay, hey, I know this is cheesy, but since you're a yoga instructor, I can't resist myself to use this. Are you a pranayama teacher? Because you just took my breath away. That's funny. I like it. I'm responding.
So, and he might have not even came up with that. He might have just Googled yoga teacher jokes, and you could easily do that and come up with something that's gonna stand out better than most of these guys right here.
Yeah, I like it when someone has a sense of humor. It tells me that they're gonna be fun to spend time with. Okay, did you see the recent mistake Spotify made? I was confused. I thought he was gonna like tell a joke, but I think he's waiting for me to ask him so that he can, but I would respond just to see what the joke is. Yeah. Hello Michelle, how are you doing? And by the way, I've got a question for you. Are you COVID-19? I'm guessing this is gonna be the start of a joke? Maybe?
It seems like practical information the guy might want to know if you've tested positive for COVID-19. I don't think he's really asking you whether you are the virus.
You are the 69th match. I don't know, just a coincidence or universe is indicating something. Okay, so I know what he's after. It's very obvious. It's kind of funny. It's like this is not going to be what I'm going to be interested right now, but I read it and I had a laugh. Hi teacher, let's increase our daily screen time. It's cute, but I'm not responding.
GIFs can actually be a funny way. I don't know about that specific GIF, but notice she wanted to see the GIF, and had it been a funny GIF, it might have been a different story.
I like funny GIFs. I would say, okay, I don't know statistics, but maybe like 2% are GIFs. I rarely get GIFs, and so
okay.
I like them.
Actually, what do you think about this one?
I like it. Dark chocolate or soft? Well, I don't really get it actually.
What I like about it is that an either or question, the shortest messages get a much higher response rate than a longer messages on Tinder. So having an either or question can be a good strategy. he picked a topic that you had mentioned in your profile, and is one that women typically like, chocolate. Also, messages about food get a higher response rate from women than other topics.
Yeah, like because I'm a vegan, so someone's like, hey, I know a great vegan restaurant, that'd be good. Yeah, or if someone said, I've had messages where it's like red wine or white wine. I like that question.
So, out of these, what would you tell these guys? You know, let's say they're using Tinder. What would be the best approach to get you to message them back?
Okay, don't say hey, don't say you there, don't send your number, don't call me ma'am or madam, and probably don't comment on my body. What you should do is say something fun you want to do that we could do together. Maybe you know something in Mumbai. Say maybe you want to do acro yoga. I love acro yoga. So if you say you want to do that, that would be fun. Or maybe say some sort of funny joke. I like funny jokes. It shows that you're like kind of a fun person to be around. Yeah, and asking questions I think is better, because if someone just says, hey beautiful, like, you know.
Guys, if you're watching this, you should have plenty of tips that you could use. I wouldn't worry about doing them all. Like, I wouldn't worry about being too funny if you're not. Notice that you could even just ask a relevant question, and that's going to be better than most of the guys in the inbox. It's going to be much better than saying hey or hi or how are you or how are you today. Thanks everybody for watching. More India travel tips are coming up, and I have an India travel tip playlist with over 50 videos. If you're interested in more, check it out.
And I'm Michelle, and you can find me on Instagram at Michelle Here Now.